clothed in drought. Filter it out with a sieve. Make a shiv and boil over back to the stomping ground. Main road noise, bathed in doubt. Fill the pots with pebbles and hang them round your neck to show affection, to form a loose connection. Fill the walls with plaster to filter it out. Main road noise, city sound straps, steel cap boots on and stroll around. Concrete floorboards dirty, we'll blow the flame out early. Fill the walls up faster around, filter it out. From small bold sophistication of bigger city. It's not the main road, it's the the sky blinded. I'm reminded, my thoughts combined. I'm still undecided with my sky blinded. I'm reminded of the main road, the main road. I'm sky blinded. I'm reminded, my thoughts combined. I'm still undecided with my sky blinded. I'm reminded of the main road, the main road. City. It's not the road noise, but the fogged up sky is the biggest pity. I try my best to filter and unclog with all my might, but when the sieve fills, I'm blinded by the bluest skies. Morning light leaks through the comfort of closure, securing my eyes. Sign heart bleeds and feeds the winter's warming guys. Pillar of nostalgia towards the willowed countryside. Rubbling Doge walls, now the comfort of the tide. As morning light leaks through the comfort of closure, securing my eyes. Sign heart bleeds across the cold winter sky. Pillar of my memory lies in willowed countryside. Rubble and Doge walls and now the comfort of the tide.
Venues like this are important because, I don't know, it's just like a stepping stone really, isn't it? Like, I think in such a small city like Brighton, like there's like sort of 5 or 6 venues that everyone knows and everyone trusts, that, you know, if you're going to go to Prince Albie or Green Door, like, you know, you're going to have a good night. So like, I think they just sort of form like a little layer of bedrock of trust within the gig going community.
And what's Kurt was saying about them being accessible as well, it's really easy to get gigs here, which I think is so important. You know, for a lot of bands who don't know where to start out, it's just easy as anything to get a gig at Hope and Ruin, to get a gig at Green Door Store, which I think is really important to get that first step on the ladder, really. My favourite memory is when we did our first headline show and I snapped one of the inputs on the synthesizer. It fell off the mic stand. I fell off the stand 3 times. I snapped 3 strings and I blew up an amp.
Probably the headline gig, I think, kind of just for a bit of self-gratification more than anything. It was nice to kind of see it all come together. I think as a full set as well, where we could kind of play all these tunes where we hadn't either we hadn't played them in support shows, or they kind of came about. Like, it just felt like it all came together in that headline gig.
It feels like there's more of a community in Brighton. Everyone sort of knows each other. All of our mates are playing gigs at the same time.
I'd say being a band from Brighton at the moment seems very like a good place to be. I'd say it seems like Brighton is quite exciting. It's always had room for that kind of scene, I'd say, and at certain times it's kind of come to fruition a little bit more than others. But it feels exciting at the moment. I don't know whether it's with post-lockdown or whatever, but there seems to be a lot of bands that are doing really well that are coming from Brighton. And yeah, similar to what Ollie said, really, it's such a small city that you can see the same people that you saw at a gig the night before in a coffee house, or be like, do you know what I mean? It's so easy to kind of bump into the same people. Yeah, exactly that.